I'm just, no, what I'm doing is I'm trying to be purposely racist. You know what I mean? It's like someone doing like a really bad Chinese accent. You know what I mean?
That was the perfect time to
We're
unmute the stream.
huh?
That was the perfect time to unmute the stream. Just Timmy opening with, "I'm just really racist." Welcome.
We're up to such a great start, guys.
Please like continue that thought.
The second we get to the surface, I'm just be like, "Oh, hello there, gentlemen. How are we?"
Do you have the grey poop on?
Yes, good. Alright, well, when last we left our heroes, can anyone give me a bit of a recap? Maybe someone whose character is actually here.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's not gonna be me.
Alright, just bear with me.
Oh, don't say bear too soon.
We're in a lot of trouble. We're in danger. Please help. That is the recap. It is please help. Because some shit happened. There's a lot of jelly people and some weird step siblings coming for us. And not in the good way.
So for anyone
and Paulie's all here like, I'm stuck, step ooze.
All right, for anyone who missed, we're sneaking in to get the Pudding King. We had to get through a number of challenges.
Oh, buddy.
A number of skill check challenges to get in there stealthily. Sawn smashed it. 3 for 3, perfect. Paulie, not so much.
I got one. One.
You got
and we're very proud of you. However,
thanks.
the leading this army of sappers into the Pudding Court, you find yourself in a big, great cavern covered in slime, dripping, sickening green slime, slickening, if you will. Echoes of dripping water fill the cave, in the center of what is in front of you is a large spherical structure held off the floor by stone pillars. Around these pillars crawl dozens of living oozes, heaving forward, reaching out with their grasping pseudopods. The sphere's surface, like the cave walls, is covered with slime. Black slime swirls with yellows and greys in a disgusting soup. The unearthly patterns in the movements of the slime straining your eyes and even tugging at your mind. Out of the...
Sorry, Dad. This is a really gross description. Just describing how slimy something is. It's just... it's hurting my ears.
With
the whole squad drippy.
With a slurp, like a toddler sucking on a finger that's been up his nose.
God, no!
Yeah, I don't like that one.
A figure sort of takes shape out from the bauble of the the giant sphere in the room. He looks like this. A sort of squat figure made of sort of a greyish blue ooze takes shape. He's got and then the slime around him changes color and becomes a resplendent red cloak. And he looks down at you and says, "Devour them, my precious children. Make your father proud." And then he sort of falls back into the ooze, and you hear the voices, or two voices. One that says, "Yes, my brother. I will hold them at bay. I will stick them where they stand while you take them, take their minds. Yes, dear sister. My princess.
Giving me the ick.
My dear princess, sister.
Stop it.
Inside their minds."
Is Is it just me, or does the Pudding King kind of like a deadbeat dad? Is anyone else getting that?
He's going out for milk.
Just like the wife beater with like the stains on it around his belly, like he's been just on the couch eating things and just left it like that.
I mean, more to prove that, like, you know, undercommon accent is bogan. He's just a fucking absolute bogan.
Oh god, yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
Go get him, kids.
Yeah, nah, you know what? And then while you're getting them, just bring me back a 6-pack of VB.
Go get your old man some cigarettes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Perfect. So we find ourselves in the middle of combat last I checked. And we're going to roll for initiative. Meanwhile...
so Foundry...
I was going to say, meanwhile, while this is happening, the forefront of the Zifneblin war party has broken into the chamber. You can see beyond. There's the clattering of hooves as a small dwarven contingent rides out, cutting down slimes and oozes, brandishing hammers and halberds and axes, and yelling, "For more Hamadwin!" Alright, what is everyone's initiative?
My Foundry is not working yet, so I have to roll in D&D Beyond.
That's
that is
fine.
17.
Mine's a 14.
16.
Oh, what a name there!
Is it 17 on the, did you say, Paulie?
Yeah, so it's it was an 11 plus 6, so 17. Yes.
And then we have, well, I guess I should add the other player character who might be joining. Who knows? Might be part of the
No,
procedures.
he's actually fighting against us.
In fact,
I fucking hope not.
what was yours, Jacob?
14.
You're over, sort of over. Can you see where you are?
Yeah. I can see where I am. I can't see where the others are though.
Yeah, that's a worry. They're to your northeast.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh yeah, now I can see them.
All right.
Yeah,
Paulie,
I just had my character selected. That's all.
Yeah. So you would have seen just from your point of view. Paulie, you're first to act. You've got Nesbit and the rest of the sappers with you to your side, directly in front of you on the ramp staircase, polished smooth by the ooze is a grey ooze directly in front of you, a black pudding up on the stairs ahead, and a ochre jelly just off to the side. What do you do?
I will attack the black ooze with Talon. Now, I'm going to have to... bugger. Just going to roll. Is that rolling in Foundry for you guys?
No. You'll just have to tell me, because it'll be in D&D Beyond, I assume.
I can't...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry, the internet is
cutting out.
butts. Oh, hello?
Yep.
Okay, sorry, the internet's butts. Did that roll come through Foundry for you guys?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, if you could
What
roll it
about
on your
here?
phone, just or on D&D Beyond, it'll and just tell us.
Okay. It's not even. I've got to delete. Actually, I have to turn off.
Or I could roll it for you if you're just
Foundry.
doing an attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
So you sort of fly forward past the grey ooze to the black pudding, and strike it with talon reaching forth. That is a 1 critical failure.
9 in total.
In fact, yeah, you find that you're still stuck somewhat to the grey ooze. You don't actually get the lift you were hoping for as you fly in and just completely botch the thrust onto the black pudding.
Right. Okay. I am going to attack with a dagger.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'll try attack with a dagger, and then I'll probably bounce back and go back to where Nesbit and these sappers are.
Okay. 13 to hit for 7 piercing damage is certainly enough. Though I believe your... Oh no, you've marked your... You got
I
one of
marked
the...
that dagger correct. Yeah, I got one of the fancy daggers.
Yep. This black pudding though is standing next to one of its allies technically, so I do believe you don't get...
Oh,
sneak
okay.
attack.
That's correct. Yes. I'll just jump back.
Cool. So you leap back, not incurring any attacks of opportunity, as you didn't leave the threat range of the grey ooze, and obviously you attacked the black pudding. Any bonus actions or anything?
No, because the bonus action would have been me attacking with a dagger.
True.
So I'll leave it at that for now, and I'm going to
Cool.
try and play around and fix this stuff.
All right, Sorn, you are up next.
All right. Judging from where I'm standing, what can I see past this ochre jelly? Can I see any threat?
No, you can see sort of the regular slime that's all around the walls and on the ceiling and so on. But in the far beyond, you can actually see the Drow priestess and her soldiers starting to make their way into this chamber. But they are fighting against their own forces as well.
All right. I'm going to. Nesbit is counted as part of Paulie, yes?
Nesbit is, but the sappers aren't. There's sort of a group of, I believe, gnome. Yeah. We will signal them with another thing. Yeah.
Damn it. All right. Well, I'm going to start off by bonus action burning 3 sorcery points and gain back a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
And then I am going to... I'm not in range of anything. That's good. So casting works. I am going to Eldritch Blast both beams at the grey ooze. Actually, at the ochre. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one at the ochre jelly. That is a 10 to hit.
Come on, pull it up. Even my computer's running a bit slow.
For once, I'm the only one not running slow today.
Hey,
it may surprise you that 10 does hit.
Oh, all right. Well, and then I will
Interesting.
pump another one into the ochre jelly because it was only 2 damage.
2 damage, sure.
Which when that rolls, that is 22 for 5.
Absolutely. So these 2 blasts of sort of dark lightning, purple lightning, maybe black lightning, fly from your outstretched hand into the ochre jelly. It certainly doesn't like that, but it is also not too worried about it. It looks like it's got ooze. It's got jelly for days. It's got jelly for donuts.
I'm also going to jump over this side against the wall as well to get out of the path of that grey ooze.
Sure, absolutely.
And I will, end my turn there.
All right. Well, the grey ooze in front of Paulie is going to reach out with one of its pseudopods and attempt to hit for 9 to hit. I assume will not hit.
No,
that does not hit.
Across the other...
I'm really sorry, but I have to get up.
Okay, I was Please continue. You hear the tides of battle and the horns of dwarves in the other side of the hall, inside of the great cavern. But the immediate thing you also hear, Paulie, is a as another grey ooze comes up behind you and attempts to hit you with a pseudopod. This one, 11 to hit. I assume will not hit.
Does not hit, no.
No. Out squeezing through the doorway of this giant archway, the black pudding slurps forward, sawn towards you, clinging parts of itself to the doorway, parts of itself to the wall. It reaches out with its with one of its pseudopods and attempts to grab you. A 15 to hit.
15 will hit, and I'm going to use my reaction as well, and Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Firstly, you take 5 bludgeoning damage and 21 acid damage.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
26.
And are you wearing non-magical armor?
What is my armor? Yeah, I've just got fucking standard leather.
Your armor is now a -1 penalty to AC.
Alright, so I have 13 AC now.
The armor is destroyed if the penalty reduces the AC to 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. So if it reduces the AC of my armor to 10,
the armor is destroyed.
the armor's destroyed. It's only 11. It's basic leather.
Oh, shit.
Well, it still only drops me down to 13. Like, leather armor gives 1 AC.
Yeah. Cool. And then as part of that, the pseudopod grabs onto you, acid leaching away at your armor, and in response, flames lick up the side of the pseudopod, burning the black pudding for 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. My Uber Eats guy has terrible timing.
That's all right. We skipped your turn. These guys don't need you. They got this under control. The
No.
ochre jelly.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
The ochre jelly moves forward and attempts to grab hold of you. Paulie, you're effectively surrounded, though you're able to duck, weave, dive, and dodge. As a 10, it will not connect. But it is your turn.
Perfect. Okay, I am definitely. Ooh, do I save this? No. All right, I'm going to use the chronolometer.
Okay.
All right, so while it's into this, yeah, at the start of your turn, roll a d6. No action required. On a 1 to 3, you slow down time, gaining an additional action on your turn and doubling your speed until the end of the turn. On a 4 to 6, you go forward in time to warn yourself of what is to come. The next time you fail a saving throw, attack roll, or ability check, you can re-roll the check and take either result. Woohoo!
Excellent.
So I'll just roll a d6. I've got to roll it in D&D Beyond.
Yep. Yeah.
Just so you know. 6!
Hells yeah. What was that one again?
So on a 4 to 6, you go forward in time to warn yourself of what is to come. So the next time I fail a saving throw, attack roll, or ability check, I can re-roll it.
Excellent. Cool. All right, keep that in your back pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a little marking on you here just so we kind of remember. All right. So is that your bonus action?
No, there's no action required for that.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm.
That's why I gave it to you.
Yeah, sure. Sure. I'm gonna basically just I've got to feel like it's like a pocket watch. So I'm just gonna take it out of my cloak, look at it, and go, "Fucking thanks, Winfred," and then just basically click the top of it. So I feel like there's like a button you would click, that starts like a timer, and then ticks around, and then time goes forward like 30 seconds, and I see what's happening. Paulie sees what's happening, to be determined as to what it is. And then goes back and he goes, "That's going to save me." And then I'm going to attack with talent straight after that.
Cool. What are you attacking? You're surrounded by 2 grey oozes and an ochre jelly.
Let me attack the ochre jelly. With Talon. 22.
That'll definitely hit.
19 damage in total, 7 piercings, 12 attack. 12 sneak attack.
Okay, that looks pretty strong. As the ochre jelly, if it had blood, it would be bleeding, but it doesn't have blood. It's not.
It's just bleeding ooze.
It's sweating jellies. You can see raspberry pips just flying out of it at all angles.
Okay, and then I guess I'll just attack the fucking black ochre again to this. I was kind of thinking I might do. Oh!
I'm not sure if you can see the screen, but you're currently not within melee range of the black pudding.
The black. Oh no. So what's the ochre one? Sorry, I apologize.
Oh, so yeah, the ochre jelly. Yeah.
Ochre jelly. Sorry. Yes, I'll attack the ochre jelly.
Yep.
I can't see. No, I'm trying to.
That's
so
right.
19 to hit.
Absolutely.
7 piercing damage.
7. All right. This thing's not looking great.
All these rolls on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, you can all see each other's rolls.
Cool.
You sort of dive in with the dagger, hitting that ochre jelly. You don't think you could survive another one of those. It's boneless bodies up against the wall now. But we move on to Sorn's turn.
These things don't have eyes, do they?
No.
They work off blind sight.
You would think so, that they feel for vibrations on the floor and in the air around them, but mostly the floor.
Okay.
Do you want to give me an Arcana check, please, Sorn?
Okay. Arcana. Come on. I'm going to Favored by the Gods and re-roll that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do better than a 2. 14.
Better than a 2.
You specifically start thinking like, oh, they're blind. I can't blind them, but by Talos I can shock them with lightning, and then you realize that would be a very, very bad idea. Yeah. You remember other things about jellies and stuff too, but the main one that stands out to you is that lightning is not great.
Thank you for that, because I was literally about to fucking thunderstep.
Thunder, different story. Thunder is sound.
True. This is true. But I would kill Paulie. All right. Well,
what's your health at, Paulie?
How you looking?
I am not bloodied.
Okay.
Well, Nesbitt's taken a hit. If you remember, he has 5 health and loses a health anytime he takes damage.
If I take damage, I'm in trouble. I'm going to bonus action to use a 2nd level healing word on myself. That is 8 HP back. It's not good. That's not good. Alright, well, I'll pop that spell slot away. And then I'm going to... What does this do again? 2d8. What kind of? Radiant damage. Okay. I am going to...
In a bit of a bind, huh?
Yeah.
One other interesting rule is if you cast a spell with a bonus action, you can't then cast a spell as an action.
I'm going to have a sip of my... If I have a sip of a potion of fire breath, can I have a sip and breathe at the same time? In the same action?
Yeah, I'll allow you to use its action if it has like an action as part of the action of drinking it. Sure.
I'm going to drink my fire breath. And then I'm going to breathe on the one in front of me. Nice pump of fire for 13 fire damage.
Cool. Now, is that like a cone breath or is it just a straight?
I think it was a straight. Use bonus action to fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
That's it.
So is this the grey ooze or the black ooze?
The black ooze.
The black, yeah. Cool. All right, dexterity saving throw from the black pudding. 15. Will the 15 save?
Yes, it will.
So half damage then. So that's
6.
Meanwhile, as you guys are fighting, you're actually, the fighting rages on in other parts of this room, and you see sort of arrows falling down, hitting other oozes, keeping them interested so that they do not join this little skirmish, this little sortie you guys are under. Sorry, Sorn, anything else?
Just trying to see what I can do to save my booty. Yeah, no, I don't think I can do anything. Yeah, no, I'm just going to, stay where I am and potentially get murdered.
Who can say? The ooze, grey ooze in front of you that is bloodied poorly will try and hit you. This time, his pseudopods get purchased with an 18 to hit, and bludgeons you for 4 bludgeoning damage and 5 acid damage.
Ow. Quick question: is acid and poison the same thing?
No.
Okay, all good. Just checking. Can I uncanny dodge that?
You certainly can.
Awesome.
So that would have been a total of 9 damage. I think that goes down to 4. Jacob.
All right.
Now you had
I'm
a way
on
of
top.
Sorry.
I am atop a ram at the moment. What does that do to my movement?
For this purpose of narrative, I think you can gallop up to exactly where you need to be, and potentially even.
I was really hoping you would say that because I'd like to gallop up to. I don't think there's anything in the way. There's some there's some things on the floor there, but I'm not sure what they are.
You leap over. I think this is more important.
Yeah. So I want to get up to about here.
Mm-hmm.
And right off the bat, I want to cast a 4th level wall of fire.
Okay.
And so where I specifically want to put it is, I'll just doodle it.
So there is a measurement controls that you can click on the left. And then
it's 120. It is 120 foot. So,
so there's a ray template you can do that is like that if you want.
Yeah. So can I move that? Oh, I can't move that.
You can if you create it. So on the left-hand side, there's this little right angle ruler.
Yeah.
And
so
then...
either way, I'm not going to go up to 120 feet. But what I do want to do is I want to get this is how I'm introducing my character to the story, by the way, guys. Hi. So what it looks like is you just see a dwarf galloping for dear fucking life toward you guys, and he grabs his hammer, and the hammer starts glowing at the tip of it, and you just see him do a fucking underhand strike, and out of it comes this wall of fire that cuts straight through here.
Mm-hmm.
So it cuts straight through all of that and blocks off the entrance to the stair there. And as I say it, I'm like, "Oi, Olapons, get out the way!" And I want to cast Wall of Fire through there. So Wall of Fire, you create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range. You can make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall 20 feet in diameter. So I'm just going to say for, awesome purposes that it is 20 feet high and 1 foot thick and 60 feet long. So it just goes straight up the fucking other side of it.
Mhm.
The wall is opaque and lasts for the duration. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d8 fire damage, or half as much damage on a successful save. So, this one here, and this one here all have to succeed on a dexterity 15
Mhm.
saving throw. One side of the wall, selected by you when you cast a spell, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side. So I'm gonna say like this side of the wall
Yeah,
over
that
here.
makes sense.
It's a very nice drawing.
Yep. How do I get rid of these fucking things?
They're
Highlight
Control.
and hit delete. If you drag the highlight tool
Delete.
over, yeah.
There we go. So like that side of the wall toward the top of the stairs.
Mhm.
So anybody that tries to retreat past it, it takes 5d8 fire damage.
Excellent.
Jesus, 5d8. That's great.
Yeah, a creature takes the same amount of fire damage when it enters the wall for the first time, or ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage. So rest
right.
assured, you guys are not going to have damage dealt to you. However, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna enter the story with a giant wall of fire on the back of a ram. Now,
What's he look like?
I'm actually about to send that to you. I was waiting for this. I had the picture selected and everything. I spent fucking ages creating this character. So his name, you don't know this yet.
Yeah, we don't know. No, we can't know the name yet.
Okay. This is what he looks like. I'm just sending the pictures on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, so you can all see it. Dan, if you want to put it up on the screen, you're welcome to. I'm not sure how to do that myself. I think it's a DM only thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I can show the portrait.
Cool.
Is it the portrait?
So, what you see riding up to you is a dwarf with a very, very thick beard. You can see that underneath it has like a red beard, but it's covered in like soot and charcoal and smoke has sort of like tinged it to make it look like it's been smoldering for a while. He also has like at the ends of the tips of his hair, you can all see that they are like slightly on fire, and his eyes glow with like a burning orange tinge in his irises. This is him. I couldn't get the burning thing, so underneath it, he has beautiful green eyes, much like yours truly. However, what you guys see is his burning exterior, and this is my new character. Can I say what class he is at least?
Well, what is he wearing? Why don't you tell us what he's wearing?
He's made all of his own armor. So all of this is all dwarven plate, all the heavy armor. But it holds a secret that that I'm not going to divulge at this point in the story.
So for they see a dwarf with black and red hair, sort of ride up on a ram, leaping over other slimes and combatants, strikes his like a matchstick, the hammer along the ground, sparks fly up, and a wall of flame passes through the jelly, the pudding, and everything else. The black pudding, grey ooze, and ochre jelly go up. Did you give me the damage on that one?
I didn't roll damage yet. I haven't cast a spell in here because they have to. Hang on a second.
I've rolled their saves for them. Yeah.
Hang on. 25 damage that I've just rolled on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Or they take half that, so 13 damage if they succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, so the most of the jellies in front of you, leaving just one grey ooze behind you, go up in flames and melt, and you it smells like rotted garbage as the oozes are turned into a fine mist and then a steam. And the wall of flame, other pseudopods from the wall try and reach forward, but are sort of burned away, and patches of the slime on the walls kind of eke back away from the flames of this newcomer's wall. He's dressed in what looks like dwarven plate of particularly fine make, with little custom pieces seemingly riveted to it in places. Does he say anything?
Have you guys never gone up against some fucking oozes before? Because I tell you what, not even one of you decided that fire was the ideal thing to use.
I literally just breathed fire.
Oh, did you just? And there's one last
Yeah,
little
no,
ooze.
I just stab
There's
things.
one
I
last
don't really
little
know
ooze
how.
standing behind Paulie, and I can sort of see that he's like, I can sort of see that he's like, sort of like backing away a little bit. And I'm like, "Oi, you, Comstead, have you ever considered just sorting off?" And I want to cast Word of Radiance cantrip on him, which is
that a bonus action?
it's a cantrip. You can't use cantrips and bonus actions. Or
The cantrips will tell
can I only
you
use
if
those
they
as
are.
action?
Cantrips will tell you if they are an action or a bonus action.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah, it has 1A, 1BA, or 1R next to them.
Yeah, so 1A means one action.
Okay, yeah, it does say one action. That sucks. Either way, I'm still going to yell at him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool. You hear the voice of the Princess Ebenmeyer as the black ooze melts away. Oh no, I'm melting! Brother, save me!
Son will just laugh.
You two got to really work on your family dynamic because it's rather fucking creepy to everyone else not involved.
Dear sweet brother, they think they killed me, but that was not me. The Pudding King wants us to play with them a little, but I will devour them, hold them within myself. I could fit about 3 of them, I'm sure. All right, the Grey Ooze.
Is he close to us? The one that just talked, the prince?
You can't. Well, I
Tell.
mean, yeah. The sounds are coming into your mind like a psychic message as the Grey Ooze behind you, Paulie, reaches out with a pseudopod and strikes you. Does a 13 hit?
I'll be back momentarily.
No, 13 does not hit.
Okay. Well, it is your turn.
I'm going to stab that grey ooze who tried to hurt me.
Yeah.
See, I don't have to worry about A's or R's and B's and stuff. I just get to stab.
Stabby rip stab.
26.
Stab.
Absolutely.
Ooh, 26 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Just like, you know, I'm basically just gonna do some Samuel L. Jackson shit. I'm motherfucking sick of these motherfucking oozes in this motherfucking Underdark.
You're fucking telling me we've been fighting them since you've been out getting fucking weapons for the rest of us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, thanks, laddie.
All right, let's fucking get rid of these cunts.
You perforate the ooze, causing it to lose shape. Meanwhile, you see other oozes sort of pulling themselves off the walls and off the roofs, falling down. There's sort of a plop, plop, plop. However, at that moment, with this dwarf having breached the chamber in full, the rest of the armies of gnomes, dwarves, and even drow rush into the chamber and sort of hold up a defensive perimeter around the sphere and get between you and the sphere, sort of holding off the rest of the oozes for a time. So we'll move. This is more just in general they're around, not necessarily exactly where they are. That's just and over the next sort of half hour, you're able to, if you wish, get a short rest as the battle kind of ebbs and flows. But the newcomers have sort of bought you a bit of breathing space.
Someone will jump back into the corridor again and yell to the drow priestess, "You guys don't happen to have any spare armor laying around, do you?"
Oh wait, no, I can't. It takes an hour to do that one. Otherwise, I was going to use fabricate.
Oh my god, guys!
I just said you have about an hour. Like they buy you enough time for a short rest.
They buy us enough time for a short rest. Okay.
I'll tell you guys something that's really, really silly. Okay. So the whole time we've been playing this campaign, and I mean the whole time we've been playing this campaign, I have never had my leather armor equipped.
Oh my fucking god!
So I've just not had one AC this whole time.
So that's why
now
you've
I'm
been
now
getting
16.
slapped.
I'm now 16 armor class. Just
yeah, over
tell you
the
that
hour, Paulie decides to put his armor on for the first time. He's like, "Oh, what's this?"
Just as soon as Thorn yells out, "Have you got any spare armor?" Paulie's like, looks shiftily, pulls some out of his bag, and puts it on.
God damn it.
So in that,
you very clearly see this. He is not subtle at all. The man has to put wings through a leather jacket. Like, there's no hiding it.
So when I see Paulie like subtly put his armor on, I'm just gonna go over to him and say to him, be like, "Oh, no worries, lad. It happens to the best of us." And I want to get my hammer, my little blacksmith's hammer, and I want to go punk on his leather armor, and I would like to cast protection from energy on him. And I would like him for the duration. The willing creature you touch has resistance to one damage type of your choice, and my choice is acid damage.
Acid. I love you so much. You are already my favorite person in this party.
It says concentration up to an hour.
Yep.
So like, I imagine that like over the hour, it sort of like sets into the armor. And I imagine like it lasts for.
I think you still have to concentrate, don't you?
You have to continue the concentration on the spell for the hour.
So
no. So like the concentration of the spell. Yeah, I basically just mend in the protection from energy into his armor, and it says up to an hour. So you've got an hour of protection from energy.
Yeah.
After the hour of concentration, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have resistance to acid damage now, to Paulie.
Is it?
All right.
Let us just clarify this, because I think it's more. The casting time is one action and it's instant. So the duration, how long it will last, is 1 hour.
Yeah, up to an hour. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. So, but you have to concentrate the entire time to maintain that protection on him.
Okay, that's fine.
So I would say, yeah, you can do that at the end of the short rest.
Yeah.
And then as you come out of the short rest, effectively, you've got an hour until this.
Oh yeah, sure.
Wears off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
So if something breaks my
that
concentration, that he loses it. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, I just want to clarify that. Or if you cast another concentration spell, like Wall of Flame.
It's a.
Okay.
I'm very happy that you casted me on that. You're going to be bloody useful. That's all I'm going to say.
Right, do I ever hear Paulie saying this?
Oh, I'm staring at you while saying it.
I'm just gonna say you can die then. I'm the only reason you're alive. And then I'm gonna yell out to the drow. Does anyone have a spare set of armor? I require. And then like rip the tatters of my leather coat off.
Yeah. Oh well, Jacob, you were saying you might do something during that.
I was going to use one of my channel divinities to use fabricate, because fabricate, you convert raw materials into products of the same material. For example, you can fabricate a wooden bridge from a clump of trees. Choose the raw materials that you see within range. You can fabricate a large or smaller object contained within a 10-foot cube, given sufficient quantity of the raw material. So, like, I could, if he's just like torn off a bit of leather from his from whatever, I could probably make like a chest piece or a pair of braces or something like that for him, or something like.
So you're a paladin. You're a paladin.
I mean,
I'm not.
Paladin.
So Jacob, you also have a cantrip that may be extremely useful during this time.
I also have a cantrip called Mending.
That would work.
Yeah. So this spell repairs a single break or tear in an object that you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. So you're holding up. What are you holding up, Dylan?
My leather chest piece.
He's still wearing it. It's just like just got large burn holes in it, right?
No.
Oh, okay. That
It was destroyed. It was completely destroyed. Because
okay.
It dropped to...
Got some burn holes in it. Don't worry, it happens to me all the time. I spend a lot of time near the forger. Okay, so I snatch it out of his hand, and I sort of like turn around, and I'm sort of just like fiddling with it, and then I like ping, and it's brand new.
I will pop that back on and say thank you very much.
No worries.
I'm gonna whisper to Sorn. Let's not tell him we pay and try get him as an indentured servant.
Sorn will aye, Captain. And just wink. And then over the next wait, I gotta go through my spells. Did I unlearn that spell? I don't know if I did.
As I'm walking back over to the other Durgar that I rode in with, I'll just yell back over to the boys, like, "Oh yeah, send you me bill when we're over."
And Paulie is purposely not listening.
I'm going to pull before I take the short rest. I'm going to pull everyone in and spend 10 minutes, and I'm going to cast my prayer of healing on all of us.
Sweet.
Which is 2d8 plus 4, just before we take the long rest to give us a little bit chance at a little bit more. Short rest. Yeah, short rest.
I see you going like, oh yeah, long rest. Oh, my spell slot's back.
Sorry. So that's 15 healing, and then I'll take my short rest.
Cool.
I'm at full health. Woo!
I'm gonna put Nesbit back up to full health as well, unless you were actively excluded.
Everyone. No, everyone.
I was just pushing him out of the way the whole time, making sure he's just out of the radius.
Yeah, no, kidding. Just like blocking Nesbit. He's on the other shoulder. It's like, oh, you don't want this.
Are you serious? I got 2 1s
on your hit die.
Yeah, and I'm gonna roll 1 more, and then a fucking 6 plus 2,
yeah.
So 3, 6, 14 points of healing.
It's not bad.
That is 14. Alright, that's my short rest done as well.
Excellent.
And yeah, I'm just gonna say to the drow as well. You don't happen to have a magically natured sword of any type lying around, anyone?
I don't know about lying around, but I could.
Oh no, I'm nowhere near you. I'm
right, okay.
Because
I'm over here by the goat. I was like,
yeah, no, I'm like over here. I'm over talking to the drow.
They all kind of look at you and look down at their weapons, and they're like, "No, aren't you the magic one?"
All right, I'll say, all right, say no more, and I will draw my Stormlord blade, like my cantrip blade, essentially. I'll just draw a sword out of energy. I'll be like, I guess I'll use this.
And they all look at each other like, what an asshole. He had one the whole time.
I'll look back at it and be like, it's not a real sword.
You see them using the drow sign language to each other, and you easily catch them going, what a prick. He wanted to take my sword. That's my sword. The guy just wanted to take my sword.
Before I walk away, like I'll tap it on the wall, and it doesn't do any. It sort of just passes through the wall because it's just energy.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's not a sword. Like it's just a bit of magic.
That's a magic sword. You have a magic. I mean, sorry, were you coming to ask if we had magic swords because you wanted to give us magic swords? Like, yeah, I'll take a magic sword.
I'll go to hand him the blade.
Yeah, he puts his hand out to get the blade.
And it disappears.
He's
like, I physically can't.
His friends laugh at him, and he looks very angry.
I'm very sorry. I can't.
The rest of the group seems enamored by you now, though. Like what they thought you were being a prick, they're like, haha, no, this guy just. They got Dunderkin. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, and then I'll wink at him and say, I like you. You're all right. Drinks on me after this, and drinks on me for all of us. And I'll walk back over to the group.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, you greybeard, because someone just sees a grey beard. Thanks for the assist.
Are you fucking talking to me?
Yes, your beard is grey, is it not?
What fucking point of my beard looks grey? It's red with black spots in it because I haven't had a shower in 2 weeks.
Okay, I don't.
Beard.
Please excuse my drow friend. Yeah, please excuse my drow friend. He doesn't understand dwarves and their loves of their beard. My name's Paulie, and this is Sawn. It's a pleasure to meet you. Would you like to be an indentured servant on a pirate ship?
I'm going to backhand Paulie real quick and just say, you don't start with that.
Would you like to be a slave on my ship?
Not that
And then just
either.
like trying to... Would you like to work for me with no pay?
That's better.
Name's fastest. No, and no further pleasantries needed. And I'm gonna get back up on top of my ram mount. I'm like, if you'll excuse me, I've got other fucking maidens to go and save. And I'm gonna go and meet up with the rest.
Wait. All right, fine. No, wait. Before you go.
What
All right,
do you want all the odds?
All right, well, look, we're looking pretty fucking like low on people right here, and I don't think these drow are going to fight with us too much, other than that one over there.
They love me.
So, yeah, but look, I reckon you could become an intern for this fight, and then come join us because you're looking pretty sick, and I like your ram.
An intern? You think
Yes.
that you're going to get fastest bright spark to be an intern? I done my apprenticeship, son. I'm probably older than you.
I'm. You know what? Probably, but it's not about how old you are, mate. It's the experience.
The experience.
Right?
The
Have you
experience.
fought a death? Yes. Yeah, this is an experience situation. I want you to get some real experience on the seas. Think of the stories you can tell you and your dwarven pals when you come back.
I don't know where you come from, Mr. Parrot.
All right, look, fine. We'll go for a trial period, and then I'll think about letting you join our crew.
But you're
right?
you're
going to help us. You're going to help us. You're going to help us. You're going to help us, all right, kill this fucking Pudding King, because I reckon you're pretty sick, and then we'll think about getting you on as a crew member, because it's a pretty exclusive club, bro.
Okay, I'm going to give you a small piece of advice from one dwarf to a not one.
A big feathered fuck. That's what I call him.
I'm gonna
need you to shut your trap for a second here. Take your foot out of your mouth, put it back in your boot, and maybe after we're done with the fight, we'll have a chat. Okay?
I'm gonna loudly whisper to Sawn and go, "It was so much easier convincing Winfred to do dumb shit."
I wasn't around when you recruited Winfred, so I'm not sure. Also, Dan, how long was I trapped in a stone? Like, of the... How long did we...
I think we established that's up to you. I think it was less time than the other drow, right? Because you've heard of the fall of the House de Werden. But
yeah, so...
I kind of left that up to you, I think, and how long... Wait, you didn't you... You were only being just turned to stone when they arrived, right?
I was turning to stone, yes, because I interacted. Okay.
But you might have been in her harem for some time if you would, have been hanging out here trapped. If you want to play that way,
I was half in the stone.
Yeah, so I mean, she might have been taking you in and out as she needed you. You know what I mean? Like she did defrost you and then decant you.
How long ago was the fall again?
The falls. It's got to be like 50 years ago, maybe.
All right, so we'll say 40. All right. At him saying he is older, I'm gonna be like, how old are you? My good friend, my good-natured fellow.
That's a fucking rude question if I ever heard one.
You're the one that brought up age. I am an elf. You have no idea how old I am.
I wasn't talking to you though, son.
No, you're talking to my compatriots.
And no knife-eared bastard has any right to go to ask for my name.
Didn't ask for your name, asked for your age.
Didn't ask for my age, ask for my name. Fucking get out of here, yeah, grey-skinned bastard.
I think Fastus is a racist.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna jump up on my ram and I'm gonna start riding, like cantering away to the.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna turn to Paulie and just go. I think
Fastus is a racist. No, I think he's a racist. I don't like him either.
Yeah, that doesn't slide with me.
And Jacob doesn't join the party because he was rude and racist.
You gotta be nice to the people you're trying to join.
You're just gonna keep running into him every episode, but he's not gonna join the party.
He would actually get on really well with was it Aaron's other character?
Yeah, because he fucking hated me too.
We just hated elves.
Yeah, but he was an elf.
Miss Lovelock asks in chat if we can see your sketch. Have you sketched some nudes, Jacob? Do you want to send us?
No, I have sketched a lot of nudes, but that's for Miss Lovelock's eyes only. I got some character art done for this character, but it's not finished yet.
Okay.
So I have to wait until it's finished.
Cool. No dramas. All right. So Fastus joins up with some of the other dwarves. Specifically not Duragar. There's no Duragar here fighting with you, but there are some other dwarves, I believe, from that were kind of nearby and did a lot of trading with Blingdenstone. And they somewhat keep to themselves off to the side. But you can, now that sort of the hours passed, you've just tapped Paulie on the shoulder, given him that elemental defense. And
then sort of trotted off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about it. It doesn't actually mention a range on that. So I'd imagine it's just until.
Yeah, for a full hour. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go fight this fucking thing.
The other thing is Sorn.
Let's go look at this orb.
Sorn's going to try and rally the small battalion of drow with his since he's enamored them with his little magic trick. He's just gonna say to the drow, like, on me. It looks like we're getting amongst it.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Do I have anything I can add to that? I believe I have something I can. Yes, I do. Favored by the gods. I'm gonna burn a favored by the gods as well. That's a 20.
Yeah. So, mostly because I don't want to have to move all these people in and actually have them have turns. And also because, they're still fighting. They're not just sitting around either.
I'll take a few of them.
So a couple come with you with crossbows. So these clunky dwarven-looking crossbows. And they will add... where is it? Anytime you guys land damage, you're going to do +4 on the damage hit, as they're going to like pepper your target with crossbow bolts. So anytime you land damage, there's going to be an additional amount of damage added on as these guys fire into whatever your target is.
Is that flat damage or is that a D4?
Flat +4 damage.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, what, for each of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought them in. I brought 2 drow champions at my back. And I'm walking up like I'm a fucking badass up the stairs, just like, yeah, this is my entourage.
Yeah, so they stand well back. They stand well back and will stay out of any kind of particular danger. But they, have their crossbows ready to go. They're sort of like the demon hunter out of Diablo. They've got the 2-hand crossbows, shooting, reloading, shooting.
Mini ballistas.
That's right.
Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
So you begin to make your way up, I guess, the ramp. Fastus, you've sort of been chatting with the dwarves. Some of them in Dwarvish talk to you and give you a bit of the like, are they the surfaces we've been told about?
Yeah, I think so.
These gnomes bringing in surfaces down to the Underdark. Surprised the gnomes haven't died before now, if this is what they rely on.
Yeah, the audacity of surfaces.
Oh, man, I can't hear it to defend myself because I'm not a surfacer.
Surfaces are okay when they're led by, surfacer commoners are hard workers when they're led by dwarven generals, dwarven officers.
You damn fucking hate.
So Sorn gets a very uneasy feeling and just has a new disdain for dwarves. For some reason, he doesn't know why. He's just like, I just don't like dwarves anymore.
40 rubies. 40 rubies says they don't come out of there alive.
I'll take that bet, dude. Make it 50. We got a deal.
50 rubies.
50 rubies.
50 rubies says they don't come out alive.
I'll shake on it.
Can't wait to accidentally kill a dwarf.
So I'm gonna go over like a plan of attack with the other dwarves.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna like mutter to them something similar to what you're doing with the crossbows before. What kind of weapons do they have on them?
Mostly sort of battle axes. Some of them have large clubs and hammers.
Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah. So I'm just going to say to them, like, oh, yeah, if there's any more of those fucking oozes that split off and try to attack us, any of those additional forces, I want you guys to go and take care of them. We've already got the ranged attackers, but we will also need you guys to go and back it up. And I'm sort of like saying it in a bit of a team huddle.
Yeah.
And then I want to put swords in the middle, but like 1, 2, 3, dwarves, and then sort of split off and go and do the thing.
Yeah.
Wait, are you fighting with us on our line or with the dwarves on your line?
But before we go and do the 1, 2, 3 dwarves thing, I'm recording one thing. I'm just going to say to them, like, I'm going to go and help out these surfaces because they wouldn't know the rags from their elbow. So I'm going to go and
the dwarf you took the bet with is like, oh, that's not fair. You put a bright spark in their pocket. Of course they're going to come out alive.
I'm not putting a bright spark in their pocket. I also want to survive this encounter, you twat.
Yeah, but that's going to be me ruby, isn't it?
I'm not going to beat your rubies, even with my help. Even if they don't survive, and I'm still getting me the rubies, aren't I?
Well, no, if you're dead, you're not going to be able to pay me the rubies. But if you come out alive, then I got to pay you the rubies. It doesn't. By Mohammed, doing this doesn't sound fair.
That makes total sense. I'm a bright spark. You can trust me word.
Fastus, you pulled another Fastus one, haven't you?
Love that. Oh God. Okay. So, you guys can probably hear me arguing with the other dwarves on the other side about me coming to help you out. I'm just going to say that you can, because it's only like, it's 150 feet, so it's like 70 meters. So you can hear some sort of commotion about a bet. But I'm going to start making my way back over toward you guys. Dan, I can't move my token.
That's upsetting.
Yeah.
Let's double check that you have control over your token.
Yeah. I did. I could select it and it brought up my character sheet, but then it stopped doing the thing.
Well, I don't know. Try again.
Mm-mm.
Are you using the right selection tool on the top left? That you use on token controls.
Am I? I am. I am now. I totally was the entire time.
A likely story.
So I'm gonna walk over back toward you guys, and I'm just gonna roll over to. I'm just gonna like lean over to Paulie, and when I say lean over, I probably come up to his elbow or something like that. And I'm just gonna lean over and say to him, like, just for the record, I like you more than the pointy-eared one. Okay. And
I like the pointy-eared one because he's my crew member. I don't really like your attitude, to be honest.
Fuck off. I start walking up the stairs with the other boys.
Do I hear the exchange with my sharp ears?
With your knife-like ears?
Yes, you can. Dan, I'm overruling this. You absolutely can.
Yep, absolutely. All right. I'm going to look back at Paulie and say, this is probably going to go very hard for this guy.
Yeah, I'm just going to...
or anything.
I think we lost Paulie.
As you say that, and there's a moment where, Fastus and Sorn, I think, are both trying to walk into the doorway, but are trying to avoid each other as much as possible, whilst all still both trying to be the first one through the doorway.
What deal?
We can't hear you, Timmy. You're breaking up, so I've just taken over.
Yeah, maybe. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. It's sort of breaking in and out.
I think we lost you again.
But I'm just gonna give up and just say to Sorn, like, all right, age before beauty, and let him through the doorway.
Okay.
I'll take a step back and say I thought you said you were older than me.
I never said I was older than you. I said I was older than the bird. You fuck.
Who's going into the building?
Someone will just go, all right, short stop, and just take a step inside.
All right, give me a dexterity saving throw.
A what?
I'll have you know.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please, Saul.
I didn't get that again. What was that?
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex save. Okay. That is a 16.
You take 10 acid damage as you're having this argument with Fastus, and a bit of green slime falls off the roof and sort of grazes you and starts burning through your skin somewhat.
Okay,
you're able to jump out of the way of most of it, but it does get you as you walk in.
Okay. I'm going to look back at fucking the dwarf. Just give it a really, really angry look. Just like, fucking get game face.
I think Timmy has returned.
You're the one who went through the door first.
Yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Yes,
yeah, we can hear you now, buddy.
Back.
Okay.
I can't cast protection from energy on more than one person, can I?
I don't believe so.
No, concentration spell is a single target only.
Unless it has like an upcast.
It doesn't say anything. It says one action, touch, components, verbal and somatic.
That's it.
Concentration up to an hour. For the duration, the willing creature you touch has resistance to one damage type of your choice: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Nope. Yeah. So that's it.
That's it? Yeah, it doesn't say one creature, though. But it is a concentration spell, which is what I was worried about. So if I cast the same spell over again, it's not a... Okay. All right. Just making sure. That's all.
Yep. No, good.
I wonder if there's a thing that I can use here. And there isn't. But I'm just gonna follow. I'm gonna follow Sorn into the doorway. But as I do it, I'm gonna like look around and look upward and stuff, and see if there's anything dripping from the roof, and see if I can like.
There is indeed more green slime dripping down from the ceiling. You can make a dexterity check as well, as it seems to be almost sentient, this slime.
Can I give him disadvantage on that and smash a vial of acid in front of him on the floor so he steps in it?
If you want to start playing this game, where you...
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Stop it.
Alright. I won't. I'll just, yeah. I'll, if I can, like, sort of reach through, I'm just gonna, like, try and, like, reach through and be like, careful, acid, and I want to try and, like, whoever goes to reach for my hand, I want to try and reach through in a way that it doesn't, like, that it, in an area where it's okay, really quickly, and just say, quick, come through. And anyone that wants to take up that offer, I want to guidance them.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Cool.
I pull, Paulie through.
Yeah, so as you walk through here, you're sort of pulled through by Sorn. You're going to get the you're going to make a dexterity saving throw, Paulie, and get a plus D4 to that as well. As this, the slime of different colors that was on the outside of this sphere is also on the inside, and you can see it moving and gyrating, and bits of green slime drip down as if conscious, trying to land upon you. But easily you jump forward and out of the way, avoiding any of that as you make your way through the corridor.
Hell yeah. Okay, and I'll pop up next to Swan.
Do I still need to make a dex saving throw, or?
Yes, please. You also need to try and avoid this slippery, slimy...
I got a 7.
Okay, that is not enough.
Yes.
Can I just also say that I would have taken Nesbit with me on my shoulder?
Okay, yeah. So the rest of the sappers have stayed outside. Meeting up with the rest of the gnome army, getting ready for their push towards the east. But Nesbit has obviously decided to join you. Or maybe not decided, been coerced.
Oh, actually, wait, no. If the sappers aren't coming, maybe I won't take Nesbit then too. Sorry, just to retcon that. I don't want to kill Nesbit.
He is at full HP. I did heal him.
Yeah, but he's very squishy and too precious to me.
I mean, he's less squishy than me.
I love that he's like he gives you extra damage, and you're just like, oh, I don't want him to be hurt.
No, because he's already got extra damage because I fucking brought some drow with me.
That too.
He doesn't care anymore.
Oh, that's right. He gives me a whole plus D6, doesn't he? Fuck, damn.
Just bring him with you. Just bring him with you.
All right, fine. Just he's very precious to me. More precious than you guys are.
Clearly.
Cool. Sorry about that.
I rolled a 7. What's the maximum for guidance? Like, what do I roll for guidance?
Oh no, I gave guidance to Paulie.
To Paulie. Oh, I see.
No.
I see how it is.
Yep.
So you take. You're going to take
Paulie's getting all of the love from both of us today. We're like divorced parents, and he's the child.
And we're not even divorced parents. We're just people who don't like each other yet.
Exactly.
So you're going to take 9 acid damage, please, Fastos.
So, like, there's that.
Jacob?
What was that?
9 acid damage.
9 acid damage. Okay, cool.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. 9 acid damage, and a con save. Con save is 23.
Okay. You're easily able to maintain concentration on your spell.
Yeah.
So you're making your way through this giant orb, this giant marble through the corridor here. As I mentioned before, the cave walls, the sphere inside of the sphere covered in slime, the movements of the slime straining your eyes and tugging at your mind as you walk forward, and sort of inch deeper into this this slimy marble. You feel somewhat like a piece of grit with a pearl forming around you. Can I get each of you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Okay.
It's a 9.
That's a natural 1. It turns out to be a 7.
Wisdom
That makes a difference.
save. 6.
Wow, you all did terribly.
+0 to wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
+1. I think one wisdom will be.
Let's see. What do I roll here? So. Okay. And.
Is this a spell of some sort?
No.
We are now all servants of the pudding.
Can I get each of you to roll a D100, please?
Oh. Not magic, not wild magic again, please. For the love of God, I'm so sick of it.
88. Ooh, lucky 88.
No, I'm 88.
Oh, damn.
Well,
60.
Nesbitt rolled 69,
I rolled-
so that's the best part.
Mm,
I
that's
rolled a
even better.
21.
21.
That's me. I don't know why it's on as Nesbitt, but yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I think because he's my character and I played him, yeah.
I'm just going to need to.
Yes.
We are all dead.
Great.
Irreparably dead.
Okay, I'm going to have to send you guys some messages.
Oh, here we go.
So Paulie got, Paulie got 69.
Nice.
What was
88 for me.
88
Oh,
for
God.
you?
That's really annoying. Okay.
And then what was went for 21. Okay. Jacob. That's spelled, okay. And 88, right, yeah.
I'm so nervous right now. This is not funny.
I just got to send yours, Dylan.
Okay.
So
I'll take it.
So for the next 4 minutes, effectively just for the next fight. Oh wait, no, I already sent one to. I sent you the
Holy
first
shit.
one. It's been, yeah, do the second one, Jacob. I've sent you each a thing.
Okay.
Cool. And as you sort of make your way through this this tugging, teasing corridor, you see an opening in the into a room beyond, sort of the central chamber. It glows with pinks and purples and blues as you see sort of a writhing black figure made of slime that looks a little bit like this.
Ugh.
And
that looks sick, though.
half of
Fucking
the
hell.
eyes wink at you, and she's like, "Oh, hey, sweeties. Come into my little parlor. My brother and I would love to eat you." Oh, sorry, I mean meet you.
I'd love to get the fuck out of here immediately.
Nah, none of that. I thought you always were known for your bravery and strength. Let's fucking go.
Bravery and strength. Where the fuck did you get that idea from? I'm about survival.
All right, then go for your survival. That sounds like no fun. And I'm gonna basically just go to the door.
You feel sort of a prickling on the back of your neck. Your feathers start to stand on end, and we're actually going to roll initiative here.
Sure.
As you feel an assault upon your mind.
Oh my god, 9. What the fuck was with these rolls?
Mine's also 9. Fuck.
Give me one moment. Initiative. I rolled a 15.
Why do I have so many of you twice? That's weird. Fastos got a 15. Paul, have you rolled?
Yeah, and I got a 9.
9, sorry. Yeah, cool. I remember that now. All right, and Sorn got a 9. Wow, lots of people got 9s, and lots of people got 4s. Oh, she's in there twice too? How rude.
We can give her the... damn it.
Yeah. So, Princess, what you assume is Princess Ebenmeyer, sort of starts squelching forward slowly, looking like a Spider-Man symbiote, and moves off to the side and starts scaling up the wall and climbing up, up on top of it, just sort of moving bits of her body and then catching up to it again as she squelches upwards. Fastus.
I give me a moment. I'm going to. Oh god. I don't know what I'm going to do. Actually, I've got a lot of choices, and I'm stuck for. I'm going to walk into the inner part of this in front of Paulie, and I'm just going to I've already got them equipped, but I'm just going to brandish my shield and my hammer, and I'm just going to say, "Oh, you want to dance, sweetie? Let's dance!" And I'm going to cast Word of Radiance on the princess.
The rest of you hear, "Oh, you want to dance, sweetie?" And then Fastos leaps forward, and then all you see is just him floating in the air. And then you see sort of a wobbling of vision in front of you, and you realize that he has jumped into a gelatinous cube.
What? Fuck me! What?
I respect that. I respect that so much.
Wow!
Yeah, and you are engulfed in the cube. When the cube enters a creature space, I will let you make a dexterity saving throw in this instance.
Okay. I know for a fact this is not going to go well. It didn't go well.
So you take 15 acid damage.
Oh, that's gross.
And you are restrained and cannot breathe.
Okay. Do I need to make a con save as well?
Not yet. But
Okay.
you... so, because you are engulfed, you can attempt to make an escape as an action, which is a DC 12 strength check. Or, obviously, you can keep doing your regular spells and actions. If any of them have verbal components, though, I will require you to probably make con saves to see how your breath's going. Actually, though, you will have to make a con save to see if you maintain concentration. Sorry, if that was what you were referencing.
Yeah, that was what I was. That was
Yeah.
what I was after. Yep, that was a natural one.
Paulie, you feel the effects around your armor, so the glow that was there, wink out.
I just want to look back and pull it. Sorry. Can I make that strength saving throw?
Absolutely.
Now, as part of my action.
Yep.
Strength save. There we go. 20. Dirty 20.
Absolutely. So you can escape and enter a space of your choice within 5 feet of the cube.
Cool. I'm just gonna get into the room and step aside of it. I don't think I can do anything else, can I? I can't really use my bonus action for much.
Unless you have something that's bonus action. I don't
know. Let's have a look. Cantrips. Duration instantaneous. Casting time 1 action, 1 minute, 1 action. No, doesn't look like I got nothing.
You could also have actual spells that are bonus actions too.
Yeah. How do I check if they are at a glance?
It'll
It's
say
literally
1d8.
it's just 1A, 1R. You just have to scroll and see what pops up.
Oh, okay. 1A, 1R, 1 bonus action. Here we go. 1 bonus action. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. And it's 1 bonus action. Shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 to AC for the duration.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna raise my shield and have it what everybody else sees is it basically sparks, it's just been hit with it's been hit with hot metal. And I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yeah, the hottest of metals.
We love some hot metal. So I've got.
Cool. All right.
AC.
After that incredible display, it is Sorn's turn.
Sorn can't help but chuckle a little bit. I believe that would be the dwarf's reaction to that. Sorn's just gonna is Nesbit on Paulie's shoulder, or is he in front of me?
He's on Paulie's shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to jump. Actually, no, I'm going to stay where I was first. I'm going to cast Firebolt at the gelatinous cube and try and engulf it in flame.
All right.
There it is. 10 to hit for 13 fire damage.
That will definitely hit, and so it'll take 13 fire damage and get peppered with arrows, taking a further 4 damage.
17 total. And then Sorn will jump across 5 feet.
Okay. What does that look like?
He's like the ground's really hot. He doesn't like where he's standing. It looks very uncomfortable and keeps looking at the ground and jumps aside.
Brilliant.
And just when he lands, he's just like, oh, all right, good.
Cool. Love it. Any bonus actions or anything?
For a bonus action, is that 60 feet? All right, I can see the dwarf. And I'm going to bonus action a first level healing word at him as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 6 healing.
Dope. All right. Cool.
Excellent. Paulie.
Righty, I'm going to start stabbing away with Talon at this gelatinous cube.
Mm-hmm. So you start stabbing away with Talon. Give me that sweet roll. 13, of course, hits.
Perfect.
34
damage, and I'll roll a d6 for Nesbit.
And then
sorry.
4.
Yeah, and then -4.
Plus 4, so 38 damage.
42 damage.
42 damage.
So the gelatinous cube, after disgorging Thastos Brightspark, and he's off to the side dripping with leftover goo, you unleash a very quick spear attack. Oh, not spear attack, sorry, a lunging rapier attack, coupled with sort of small explosions from... I think it's sort of like you stab, and then as soon as you step back, yeah, there's tiny little firecrackers in each of the holes you've left, and then just ripples out across this thing. It is still standing, but it definitely couldn't handle another one of those.
I mean, I don't think many things could. That was pretty crazy. I was very lucky, in all honesty. And I'll attack with the oiled dagger.
Mm-hmm.
23.
That'll hit.
Is it a plus d6 just one of my attacks? Is that correct?
Just one of your attacks, yeah.
Okay, so just 6 damage.
Okay, we'll make that 10 because of the elves attacking you as well.
I keep forgetting that, yes.
So you're providing them these openings as you sort of cut in, twirl around, stab, and and they standing as Sorn jumps to the side because the ground's on fire. They step over to keep flanking him. they move over to stand by his side or sort of just behind him. Even though he just jumped to the side he jumped to the left, took a step to the right, put his hands on his hip. He's feeling all right. So, anything else, Paulie?
No, I'm gonna keep standing there. Actually, no. You know what? Maybe I'll keep standing right there.
Okay. Good.
I might get Nesbit to hop off my shoulder though, and just go behind me. 1.
Okay. He will trigger an attack of opportunity if he does that.
No, then I won't do that. I'm not used to attacking opportunities,
Yeah. The cube moves forward to engulf you both. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
One of those things, isn't it? Yeah. Fucking the rolls have been terrible. 10.
That's not enough. However, is this something you warned your past self about?
That is correct. Yes, absolutely. So maybe let's just use that. Done. Yeah, absolutely.
So you get advantage on the roll, I believe, don't you? Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
You warned your future self, look out for the fucking
17.
cubes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you, instead of being engulfed, you are sort of pushed back, or sort of leap back just enough to avoid the cube.
Yeah.
That's its entire action, though.
Ooh.
You see towards the center of the room, in a puddle of different multicolored slimes, this sort of gray ooze raises itself up into a small human form, or sort of a small gnome form, and looks at you, Fastus, and you feel sort of an overwhelming weight on your mind. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
Christ, okay.
I'll be right back.
1 intelligence saving throw coming right up. It's 15.
Alright. You're able to fight off this mental incursion, though it does still leave its scars in your brain. You are going to take just 7 psychic damage.
Fuck. Okay.
And you can see Princess Ebenmeyer up on the roof, sort of squelching about, climbing higher and higher. As she kind of makes her way around up on the roof. I've put there that she's up 40 feet high, cruising over the roof and sort of making her way towards the entrance there. But it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attack this gelatinous cube blocking the door. And I am going to cast... I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on him.
Okay.
Sacred Flame, he takes 2d8 radiant damage. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. The dex save is 15. Otherwise, he takes 2d8 radiant damage.
So he got a -2.
Okay, so he takes 14 radiant damage.
How do you want to do this?
Well, radiant, that Sacred Flame basically is just a pillar of flame that comes from the heavens. So I'm going to imagine that, like, from the roof, say, I just be like, "Hey, Murden, I could use a hand right now," and just like slam a hammer down on the ground and have the pillar of flame come down and like through him, through the top of the gelatinous cube.
Excellent.
And to end my turn, I'm just going to say, "Hey, guys, the gelatinous cube's gone. Get your fucking asses in here!" And I'm going to move away from the symbiote princess. What's her name again?
Princess Ebenmeyer.
Princess Ebenmeyer. I'm going to move away from her.
Yeah.
So I want to move over here. I think I can move 25 feet walking speed. So I'm going to move like over here.
Alrighty. Sorn.
Alrighty. Sorn is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet in. And seeing Ebenmeyer, she's covered in eyes. Do those eyes look purely decorative, or do they look like she needs them?
Maybe she needs them. One of them winks at you.
I will cast Blur.
Oh. Using your robe, or you're just
using my cloak.
Okay, cool.
So for the next minute, everything that needs to see has disadvantage against attacking me.
Cool.
Anything else?
I'm also going to bonus action healing word myself.
Okay.
For 7.
Or 7. Sounds good. Paulie.
Okay. What's the distance between me and old mate Prince Livid? Oh, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Thought I was doing the ruler. Is that the ruler? There we go. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna fly towards him. Gonna make Nesbit stay back a bit.
Sure.
Yeah. Actually, I'll just keep him right back there. Will I still get attack? Like, will I still get the +6 with him being there?
No, you'll get the plus. No, because he's over there.
All right, I'm gonna get him to hide. Can I like roll a stealth check for him?
Sure. I'll roll a stealth check for him.
No worries.
Cool.
Okay, cool, easy. And then I'm gonna attack the Prince Leopard.
You turn around, he is not hiding very well. Like he's hiding up against the wall, with his back to it, but is clearly making a huge silhouette again, despite being his small stature is
Right. Yep.
stands out very obviously.
There's a candle on the ground below him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
Cool.
good.
And then I'll attack. I'll attack with the Talon.
Cool.
24.
That'll definitely hit.
Oh my god, yes. 32 damage. So 36 damage.
All right, 36.
I might actually just use my piercer effect and then just re-roll the 3. One of them was a 3.
Okay.
Just to really try and help out there. 1 more damage. 37 damage.
Yeah, all right. Prince Livid doesn't seem to like that. In fact, he gets livid. You hear psychic screams in your mind as he's like, "No, the unwashed have touched me!"
And then, you know what? Like, oh, shut up, you dumbit, you bloody idiot.
Save me, stepsister!
Yeah.
I don't.
Just
I
start
hate
stabbing
it.
him with my dagger. 23.
23 will hit.
7 damage.
Yeah, he does not. There doesn't look like there's much of him left, as he you've sort of gone in there, fucked up all his nonsense, and ripped threads off him effectively.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spit on him. just to end it.
Yeah, it sizzles as it lands on his acidic skin.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add more slime into that.
Um,
Absolute loogie too. You know what I mean? Like I've gone.
He shakes in rage and says, you hear sort of a psychic scream of, "Lord Jubilex gave me an army to deal with you, for I am the prince of all oozes," and he sort of melts down into the ground. And these sort of ooze-covered forms rise up out of the.
As he starts to ooze into the ground, I'm gonna just like fly up about 20 feet.
Okay. But that is his whole turn to these sort of fucked up humanoid-ish kind of creatures, and they look like this. Their skin kind of not forming correctly. They're made of ooze, and he's like, "Yes, my little oozelings, rise to your prince."
Are they undead?
Excellent question. But you've flown up 20 feet, Paulie?
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah, so you've flown up 20 feet to avoid the creatures that sort of rise up out of the slime. And as you do so, you hear sort of this unsticking sound, this as flying past you all of a sudden, or flying directly at you, I guess I should say. But I believe an 11 does not hit. No. You duck, you weave out of the way in the air as Princess Ebenmeyer's ebony form, flies past you and crashes into the ground, where she kind of lands with a bit of a splat. And then a pseudopod rises out and tries to smack Fastos. But that's not going to hit.
Dope.
Fastos.
I when she tries to hit me, I'm going to raise my shield and I'm like, "Hey, you're going to have to try a little harder than that." And I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds. I'm going to cast it at third level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Remember, save some of your spells for the big fight.
Yeah. Well, that fucked up because that was an 8. So like I'd imagine that didn't hit at all.
It was an 8 to hit, was it? On
Yeah.
Princess Ebenmeyer, it does hit.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
These things aren't very fast or armored.
Yeah. Well, which means she probably has a fuckload of hit points. Hang on a second. My face. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So that hits, and she takes 5d10 necrotic damage. For a total of 25. So she takes 25 necrotic damage.
All right. Okay. She sort of howls psychically in pain, and says, "No, don't touch me there. That hurts."
I'm like,
show-
"Oh, you think that hurt? This is going to hurt a lot even more." And then I'm going to cast Searing Smite at first level, which is just a bonus action. So, hang on. Do I have to hit? Oh, wait. The next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon. So it doesn't actually hit this turn, but it basically just enchants my weapon. So the next time I hit it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I can't. Never mind. I can't actually use that this turn.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
All right, Sorn. Oh, unless you wanted to move, Jacob.
Well, if I move out of range of her, then I'm actually going to move a little closer to Sorn. So I'm just going to move like toward this way, just so I can like not get blocked, not get cut off.
She gets an attack of opportunity against you. Are you sure about that?
Oh, right. Sorry, I'll move this way.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool. Oh, jeez. Cool. All right, Sorn, you're up.
Alrighty. Sorn, in his infinite wisdom, is going to yell out to the dwarf. Do you trust me?
About as far as I can throw you, which is pretty far considering these guns. So yeah, let's do it.
Sorn will wait. How tall is?
5 foot.
Oh,
So he's a very tall dwarf.
Okay.
He's got those. He made those custom boots himself. You know what I
mean? Yeah. He's wearing Cubans. All right. Well, Sorn will run over. And then run over to here because I need a 10-foot radius.
How heavy? Or is that not relevant?
It has to be. Oh, it's one willing creature. I'm not carrying him.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah. So it's a 10-foot going out from me. So. All right. Wait, that's only 5 feet. No, don't.
But you'd hit everyone around you.
Yeah. I just don't want to hit Paulie.
No, he's 20 feet up anyway. So.
True.
Well, yeah, you won't hit him regardless.
Yeah, 10 feet out from me. Cool. And I'm going to Thunderstep. So you get a little bit of static electricity, and you feel, if you are godly, religiously inclined, You
Yep.
feel the thrums of Telos. You feel a little bit of Telos's energy, but you also feel that it is extremely corrupted.
Right.
Which is saying a lot, because Talos is kind of like an evil god.
Yeah, it's like it's demonic. Like it doesn't feel like it's from a god. It feels like the power's tainted by something from other plane of existence.
Right. Okay.
And that is 24 damage to everything around me. And I'm going to move us.
Do they have to make Constitution saving throws?
Yes, con save of DC of 15.
Wait. So I'm not taking 24 damage?
No, you're coming with me.
Oh, cool.
And I'm gonna move us just back over towards the doorway a little bit.
Yep.
But I'm going to place you there.
Cool.
So you are still within range to get back in and fight, but it's just a big damage and it gets you immediately out of danger.
Woohoo! That's a neat trick you got there, Nice Ears. I felt that in my ball sack. All right, let's do it.
Next time I'm gonna vaporize him. Call me night fears again, goddamn.
They call that the Sawn Bright Edge Tingle. It's kind of like the Carlton Draft Tingle, but yeah. The slime human hybrid that had raised from the ground does not look great after you've blown apart. I mean, it didn't look great anyway, but you've blown apart a lot of its form, and it's definitely not looking good now. Princess Ebenmeyer is still looking quite hearty, though. That you can definitely tell that there has been some damage done.
Alrighty, and I'll just yell to Paulie. Be careful! The ground isn't good!
Oh, don't worry. I don't plan on jumping around.
Oh, it's good. Just be careful. There's things that can get you. Just be careful.
He's such a caring soul, Sawn.
You can see he's more worried about himself, but he thought he should tell someone that there might be something underground that could get you.
Okay. All right. Is it my turn now?
That is, yes.
Perfect. I'm just going to move 5 feet this way and then dive bomb down. And attack the princess.
Mm-hmm.
With Teloon. I'm just going to do some swoopy boys.
Now, she is not on her own. She is standing next to an ally.
I understand that.
But 11 will hit.
7 dash. What's that? I'm going to re-roll that D8.
Okay.
Oh my god, worse.
Hey, I'm just going to go and check on my dog. He's crying about something. I'll be back in just a second.
Sure.
6 damage. I'll attack with dagger, like my dagger as well. 12. That hits as well, yep.
Yep.
Beautiful. And then 8 damage. Yeah.
Plus another 4.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yep. So,
Just make that 12.
yeah, easy.
Yeah, sweet.
12 damage.
So as you sort of dive bomb in, as you pull out of the dive, rains of bolts of arrows, bolts of crossbow bolts, rains of crossbow bolts come down. Obviously, the drow still standing over near the entrance. They weren't able to teleport with you, Sawn, but they're sort of providing covering fire from the entrance of the room. And where do you end up, Paulie?
I'll go back up I'll go back up 20 feet again.
Okay. So she is obviously quite big. She's probably about 20 feet tall in her entire form. So
okay, maybe I'll go up a bit higher then.
Yeah, sure.
I probably would, if that was the case and she's 20 feet, I probably wouldn't have moved then. So yeah, I guess I'll just move up 40 feet.
Cool.
And then I'll end my turn. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's what he was crying about. Sophie was saying.
No, that's but like crying of happiness, surely.
Yeah, no, I thought there was something wrong. He was just excited.
Yeah, just it can mean so much peeing on the floor out of excitement or fear or whatever. We've all done it. The creatures made of slime start lumbering towards you and Sorn, Fastos. The first one gets up to you and it's holds its arm out and sort of a slime dripping off it. It almost looks like a blade, and in fact, the slime hardens into what looks like a blade, and then it kind of really looks like a fucking blade as it as it comes swinging towards you. But with the first strike, you're able to get the shield up easily to avoid it. However, as the slime kind of hardens on the shield, pulling it out of the way, and then stabbing you through with his other arm. Does a 19 hit your AC? I can't remember.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, there you go. So
yeah, no, I've got Shield of Faith on as well, so it's up to 23 at the moment.
So the second one comes in. You think it's about to get you, but then you hear like a crackling of sparks as the slime blade kind of just hits your outer shell there.
Yeah. Sorry, Soph's just come home and has decided to clean up after me. Thank you, baby.
Thanks, Soph. Thanks for beers also. That's lovely.
They're actually Suntories.
Oh.
Oh, exciting.
They're really good.
Sorn, the similar thing happens to you. One of the creatures comes towards you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, so the first strike completely missing, and the second one also completely missing. Jeez, my rolls are terrible today. As the slimes on the ground start making their way towards under you, Paulie, and you see them sort of start trying to. One is almost like stacking on top of the other, trying to reach up to where you are. It doesn't quite get there yet. Princess Ebonmire, though, is going to reach up with one of her pseudopods and try and swipe at you and bat you out of the air as you're flying around. You see her sort of squeeze her form into a narrow cone or narrow cylinder, which gives her like incredible height, and then she goes to slap at you with one of her pseudopods. She's skinny. 13 to hit? I assume will not hit.
What's this?
Hmm?
Is he hitting Paulie or is he hitting me?
I think he's
Paulie.
16 AC now with his armor finally on.
Yeah.
Paulie's still about? Oh, he's here.
I'm here.
Okay.
So being
Yes,
unable
wait,
to... no, she attempted to hit you and failed. Being unable to hit you, she returns back to her normal shape and starts squelching over to Fastos. Sorry, not into Fastos. It's the other way around. She's going to put Fastos in her with a big old hit. No, okay, all right. That's not going to do it. Fastos, your turn.
I'm going to lean over to Sorn. I'm like, hey, Nineties, I've got an idea. I need you to throw that spear of yours directly into her.
Don't have the spear.
Oh, what? I thought you had a spear on you.
It's on the boat.
Oh, motherfucker. All right, I'm going to not say that because
I can throw a magical spear that is purely energy and looks like an eldritch blast.
No, I needed something metallic and non-magical. I'm going to...
Spear is also magical.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use Searing Smite. So this does fire damage.
Yep.
So next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon, the attack melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with white hot intensity, and the attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage to the target and causes the target to ignite in flames. At the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. On a successful save, it uses an action to put out the flames, or if some other effect douses it.
Okay.
Douses a flame, such as being immersed in water or something like that. So I'm going to cast this at 2nd level, but I'm going to use my channel divinity to do it. And I'm going to hit my hammer on my shield. And what it looks like, because Sorn's standing right behind me, you see this like and the resonance of it starts to vibrate my hammer, and it starts to glow with a white hot intensity. I'm like, for Muladin! And then I'm going to hit her with it.
Okay. So when you say you're using your channel divinity to power it,
so I can use channel divinity to use up to a 2nd level spell slot, and it uses my channel divinity charge. So I've got 2 of them. And you can have a look at it if you like. It's called Harness Divine Power.
Yep. I'm reading the bit. I'm reading the bit that says, as a bonus action, you regain 1 expended spell slot up to level 2.
What? Oh, okay. Well, I just use a fucking 2nd level spell slot then. You fuck. It's fucking. I was just gonna use one of my divine powers and have a cool moment, but you're like, nah. Fuck yeah. No, that's fine.
I mean, all of your power is divine, but I think it's... Yeah. I think you should stop reading after it said fuel your spells.
Yeah, I did. I did do that. So I'm going to use my... I'm going to use Searing Smite. So it actually does 2d6 fire damage each turn if it doesn't put it out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make an attack roll.
Yeah. So as your bonus action, you've imbued your big old weapon. It's flaming, sparks and embers flicking off it, and then big old hit on her. Now she's pretty easy to hit. So
yeah, basically. So that is a it's just a 9 to hit. I know it hits because the 8 hit before.
Yeah.
And she will take 4 bludgeoning damage, and then she will also take 2d6, so 7 fire damage, and she's now on fire.
On fire, yeah.
Yeah.
So at the start of each of her turns, she takes damage, is that right?
Let me just double check that. At the start of each of her turns, yeah. Until it ends. So she's got to make a Constitution saving throw or take 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah. Alrighty. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all.
Cool. All right, Solon. One of these creatures has sort of shambled up to you, bits of itself oozing off. But you've remained untouched so far.
I will just strike out at this creature with a very once again corrupted looking Stormlord's blade. That is 26 to hit for a 15 damage. That includes the +4.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, hells yeah. So you, this sort of crackle of dark lightning as you slash into this creature, or what was it? Sort of dark radiance as you slash into this creature, and just sort of lop off with the sort of searing. You see parts of it just fall onto the ground, just the plop into the slime on the ground, and sizzle away. Some of it turning to crusty bits as the heat solidifies the ooze.
And I will once again say ground, still not good, and jump across one.
Okay.
Very not excited about standing on solid ground, right?
That's right.
Can I Am I able to make like an insight check as a reaction?
On your turn, I'd let you do
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
on your turn, I'd let you.
Okay.
Do
Never
it.
mind.
Not even as a reaction. I think just as a. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
As a free action. Paulie.
Okay.
Okie day. I'm just gonna be my swoopy boy self and just make sure that I can stab away at. I'm gonna keep going for her. Yeah, I gotta go for her because they're all adjacent to each other. Yeah, I'm just gonna swoop with Talon and then just attack with just Talon.
Mm-hmm.
So 17 hit.
Yep, that'll definitely hit.
Cool.
This time, because Fastos is also engaged in combat with her,
Yes,
you
you're
do
right.
get your sneak attack.
That's right. Yep. So I'm gonna re-roll one of those d6s, which is the 1. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. So that adds. So it's 25, 26, for 30 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Just like stab away. Maybe actually, you know what? I'll just swoop through her.
Oh yeah. Just
Keep in mind, she is on fire.
And made of acid.
I'll still swoop. Oh yeah, good point. No, yeah, I'm still gonna swoop through her.
Don't do that.
I'm still
I
gonna
love it.
swoop through her.
She's
Don't
the
touch the
equivalent
burning-
of molten pitch right now. So
I'm still
maybe
swooping
not.
through her.
Okay.
Don't touch this. Don't touch the black bubbly.
Nah, I said it. I'm
Goo.
doing it.
All right,
I said it. I'm
let
doing
him
it. I'm
stick to
swooping through her.
Yeah, you take 4 acid damage as you fly
That's
through
fair.
her, and I'll say another 2
Good.
fire damage.
But did it look really cool?
You left like a poorly shaped hole in her as you fly through, and
Can I be striking a pose? Like can the hole be striking a pose?
yeah, absolutely. JoJo posing as you fly through.
Yeah. I won't even uncanny dodge that because that was sick.
God.
And you splat out on the other side. Obviously, the force of your trajectory just covers Bright Spark's shield in ooze. Just a splat and then it just sort of like drains off, leaving a sort of crust, a cruft of black ichor as it slides onto the ground. And
Hey, all aboard, you got my fucking shield dirty.
All right, so I'll land right next to him.
and the last thing you hear from her as she's kind of laughing, she's like, "Oh no, brother, they got inside me. He was
I'm just
too
as
big
she's
to
like
keep down."
as she's like melting into the ground. I want to go around and like stomp on all of her little eyeballs, but like fuck your weird brother, and your dead beat daddy. We're gonna kill them all.
Hey Dan, I checked the messages in the group. I might actually hop off, man. I'm wrecked.
Okay,
Someone wants to
it's
keep-
9 o'clock.
someone wants to keep
No,
painfully.
we can stop there. I think it's 9 o'clock's a pretty good time. It has been a pretty good time. We can resume hotly next week after the death of
Okay.
Princess Ebenmeyer. So, no. We ran a little bit over time. Sorry, I forgot you had your 9 o'clock.
It's just a curfew when I'm working morning.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
totally understand, dude. But no,
To be fair, I also have to be up at 6, so I better go to bed too.
yeah, that was really fun. We'll end it there this week. Hopefully, we'll be back next week. I know it's public holiday on Monday, so I'm not
Is
sure if
it?
that affects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Labor Day.
It is.
Oh fuck
It
yeah!
is. It is.
I hope I'm.
I'm not working till Wednesday. I wish I was, but I'm not.
Cool.
So we can even have a late one on Tuesday if we wanted to.
Right. 24-hour stream and D&D search
Yeah.
Monday.
Let's
into
go.
Tuesday.
Let's go.
Absolutely, fuck yeah!
We'll get through so many weeks of travel in game.
That's
oh
right.
man,
You can. Oh, imagine how many characters Dylan would go through if he had a 24-hour live stream.
I'm relatively unscathed currently. I'm only missing 6 hit points. Like, I'm doing good.
I mean, we could even just do like a Labor Day one. I mean, I think
Yeah,
about that.
we could do it. Yeah, we could do it during the day even. All right. Well, I'll cut the stream short there. Thank you very much, lads, for that, and everyone
thank
else.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you next time. Bye bye.